That's fucking illegal.
Weight of challenge.
I love Izzy. I mean, he's incredible. He's undefeated for a reason. So I think it's always pretty hard to go against champions in general, but they're both champions and one's at a higher weight. Because I'm always just pick the champion because I'm like, look, they didn't do anything to deserve me to not pick them. Like, they're the best in the world. And with this one, they both are, and Jan's a little bigger. But Izzy also, he's never lost. So how can I come up here and be like, he's going to lose this time because he hasn't proven that he has. But going against a bigger guy, like, you guys know how it is. Like, in this sport, it's like both guys could win. But, you know, Izzy's undefeated, I think, for a reason. I think he's going to have a bit of a speed factor. But it's going to be different dealing with big O Jan in there as well. So I'm just looking forward to seeing that fight. It's kind of cool because I think I can actually make it home and be eating pizza by the time, like, the main event takes place. Like, that's my plan anyway. Making the order, getting it on the way home, and then, like, hopefully catching the 3 title fights on my couch with pizza and maybe some friends, my invisible friends.
Oh, man, Israel's he's a sniper, you know. For me, I feel punching power doesn't come from body size. It comes from accuracy and speed. And I think Stylebender is so accurate and so fast that he's going to be able to find a home. And, man, I honestly don't think the weight difference is going to play a factor in this fight.
Man, I'm going to go Jan. I'm going to go against Izzy. Keep the champ out of there.
My thoughts are 50-50, but I think if it goes to the distance, Adesanya gonna win, and I think if it comes to the clinch and grappling area, Jan gonna take this in his favor. He's a strong dude, and he's gonna be probably had more weight, more weight than Israel. So let's see how Israel defend those takedowns and everything else. And yeah.
So I'm a big Izzy fan, and I know Jan's going to have some size on him and has some power, and I think it is going to be a tough test for Izzy, but I think Izzy is going to be too technical for him. And I mean, if it only takes one shot from Jan, but if he doesn't land that one big shot, I feel like Izzy beats him by technique.
Oh, this fight very interesting for me. But I think both guys striking, they have very good striking. I think Adesanya have a little bit more, like 55, sort of 45.
It's an interesting fight, you know. Let's see how Adesanya gonna do in new division, and I think he has a little bit advantage about Jan because he is faster. He is longer, he keep good distance, good movement, you know, he move good. But I'm sure if Jan touch him, Jan can knock him out. So I'm interested for seeing.
listen, the reason we all love, the kid and how he got 1 million followers in a couple of weeks on social media is that's the type of fighter that fight fans like, that they like to watch, that they like to follow. He wants to fight every weekend. The guy has some effects from having COVID. So he's on very heavy medication. He's supposed to be resting and relaxing. He's not. He's training like an animal. And, what happened to him is what's going to happen if you don't listen to the doctors. So, he needs to take time off. He needs to relax. He needs to heal. And then he can come back and fight. I don't know what he's going to do. We flew him out here to get him looked at. He's a grown man. He can do whatever he wants. We're trying to help him every way that we can. But he needs to chill out is what he needs to do.
I was going to ask you, how it feels just to be so close to a fight week. But now I got to ask you, when did you find out you weren't going to be part of the press conference? And for a guy who's had sort of a history of things happen at the last minute, how did that feel?
I got a phone call from my manager. I was at the PI training. I got a phone call from my manager saying, Bill, I can't make it to the press conference. I was like, why? Something to do with his coach, something got COVID or something or another. I was like, what? The fight? What about the fight? He's like, no, the fight's still on. You're good to go. And I was like, okay, perfect. But yeah, like I said, it feel good to be back in atmosphere, fight week, to see Izzy, good friend of mine, see him performing. I feel good to be back, and I'm looking forward to going out there and performing again.
£201.5, the official weight for the last stylebender Israel Adesanya. Your championship main event is official.